broker exists like that. You can get 1 to 2,000 leverage. I'm like, yeah.
I
That's how I
didn't
did my
know
flips.
I found them. I think I found them on accident. I don't remember how I found Plexi. That shit was fire. That shit was
But yeah, so I was telling him about that, and he was like, and I was describing like your risk profile. He's like, that makes sense. He's like, you always end up with a higher ROI that way because like even if you blow like 30 accounts, he's like, still only $3,000. You get
I
one
go
really good
fucking
hit. It's still
crazy.
like a 1 to 20, 1 to 30, 1 to 40, 1 to 50. He's like, so it's like it never goes bad as long as you have the capital. You're just not like being retarded with it. So it's just like,
Yes. Because I promise you, I trade damn near every week, almost every day, but I have at least a big giant account flip worth a couple bands or more each month. But some months it's like 100K plus from a small flip. But me, I don't put no 100K from my own shit in these accounts. So then I'm taking risk on of I'll pull a certain amount, but then when you see big ass amounts in my account, it's because I flipped that amount from a small amount. Because I know enough to when I have those big ass flips, I will draw 99% of it. I will even abandon the account because I do like starting with those $100 accounts. But after coming off a big giant flip, I pull everything. I pull everything because I know I got that adrenaline running and I know I'm high risk. That's where I will say I differ. I'd be knowing, like I think I was talking to Michelle the other day, and I was saying my wall used to be 5K. For whatever fucking reason, when I was a new trader, I couldn't make over five
mhm.
thousand dollars. I would get to $5,000 on these account flips, and I would blow all that shit. So I quite literally, how I fixed it was I would have to get to 5,000. I would have to pull it off. So that 65K trade, that bitch went from 75 to 49K in a matter of fucking, it felt like seconds. Went to 65, flinched to 64, and that's all she wrote. I pulled 63 and left 1K in the account. But then that 1K in the account, that's how I made the other 100K. That other 1K went to 40 more K
Mhm.
because it went to two bands and then 23 different times. So I know enough, but it could have worked the opposite way if I left all that money in the account and I'm doing dumb shit with the money now, and I would have blown
Yeah.
all of it, you know?
That's an important topic too because I realized this year because I told you that I forgot what you called it. You gave it a name for the ch some type of flipping challenge or something like that.
Oh
And I
yeah, that
told you that
compound.
for yeah, compounding challenge. I said our group we call it the zero to hero challenge.
Oh,
Um,
I was
and
thinking about that too.
so like the thing that I learned this year because I only started exclusive with accounts for like $10, and I
Uh-huh.
noticed that I always, no matter what I started the account with, a 10x or 20x of my account is where I typically hit a wall. For whatever
Mm-hmm.
reason, I can get to the first 10x or first 20x of my account pretty easily. But
Mm-hmm.
then when I try to push it even more, then I lose the account. Like I just blow everything. And I'm just like, why? Because like if it's a $10 account, that means it's not getting any higher than $200. If it's a $50 account, it's not getting any higher than $1,000.
Uh,
So I was trying to figure out what do I need to do to mentally click to understand that like if I want to hit that 25 M's, I'm like I have to continue to keep pushing and making sure that I can keep getting higher and higher. And I'm like, I
yeah.
don't know what that is.
That's why it's like I'm blowing these accounts, but it don't matter to me because in my head, I promise you, when it works out, none of it matters. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I know
Because
the math works out because I was just telling him about it. My buddy saw it. I was like, yeah, the math makes sense. So,
but my profile changed. I've always been a risky trader, but I used to be more intraday. But I've matured as a trader, and I'll critique myself, and I'm willing to lose in order to win long term. It's almost like people want that instant gratification. That's most of the world, but it's like when Disney and Netflix and them to get them that 30 free trial, they gonna hit you on the back end. I'm hitting them on the back end because I'm giving the whole world 30 days free. You ain't talking to me outside this mentorship unless we doing the master class. So now I've taken away the option for only buy a course because they really do need that guidance, or they because we don't know if they're gonna have that passion from to see the charts every day the way I do. So I'm going to forever need to guide them for the most part. But then that's also playing to me because the mentorship itself is only 5K for the Forex one because that's how I made it, right? But at the end of the day, you get lifetime signals.
I need to get in real estate after I make my money. I'm like, for what? For who? I'm like, never again. I'm like, if the American economy tanks, I'm like, so be it. I'll be poor. I don't care.
It's
I
just
like the American economy tanks. I don't care.
it's needed, but there's a better way to get it. It's so hard. It's too many. I have to deal with too many
I
people.
there's not a reason in the world that'll make me invest in real estate. I'm sorry. I
Mm-mm.
barely want to own my own house, let
I
alone
mean,
own money other places. So I'm just
thinking about
like,
property taxes on all these houses. Imagine somebody like that's gonna be my last straw. Like all these property taxes that just went up, and my tenant decide they don't want to pay me. I'm gonna freak out and burn that house down. I don't need to be no landlord. I'm gonna crash the fuck out. That was made. That's when I used to crash out the worst when I was in real estate. Everybody could get it just because, damn, my fucking contractors did missed the goddamn deadline. But now I will understand at growth why they missed the deadline. This shit is hard, and sometimes things take longer than others. So I understand now. I used to be pissed back then with that kind of stuff. Pissed at the tenants for going through hard times, but hard times fucking happen. But my black ass shouldn't be doing this shit
yeah.
anyway.
But me in real estate, only way I'll get into real estate if I find a person that I like and they're like either flipping or they're doing some type of active real estate investing, and I can be like the private hard money where I'm getting like four
Yes,
or 5 points on the dollar.
yes, I
So
don't
I'll be the
mind.
finance. Like I'm like, the more I think about it, I'm more of a finance person. So I'm like, I'm playing the bank's position. I want to
That's
put I want to put Chase out of business. I want to put Bank of America out of business. I don't
like
like
a
them hosts. I don't
party.
like
It's
them
like
hosts.
a party. You in it, but you not in it. They get to deal with all the bullshit. You just get that bread. And you the
Hmm.
football, like the people on the sports team, NBA, NFL, they get paid great. What
Hmm.
these owners doing though? They not even playing. They giving millions. They niggas making billions a year,
Hmm.
and they not even seen. I don't even know what these niggas look like. Boy, I know what LeBron look like. They done gave LeBron $1 billion. I don't even know who gave LeBron that $1 billion.
You ain't lying.
I'm thinking of that shit now. I was never on that realm of thinking when I was it. Fuck, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. Well, shit, 3 years ago, yeah. But for sure, not when I first started. Not for sure when I was regular. I was not thinking about that shit. I'm over here celebrating the Super Bowl. I'm trying to figure out what that Super Bowl just brought in now. I'm like, I wonder how much they made this year. God damn, for one day, that's crazy. Commercials? Oh, snap.
Yeah, I used to think about. Well, I used to watch the Super Bowl just because I used to run ads on Facebook all the time. So I'm like, what type of ads are working really well?
Yes, yes.
Um, so I'll be studying the ads. When did I do this?
I had
When
a
did
friend,
this happen?
that
I
friend
don't
that
remember
did it.
marking up this chart.
Huh?
I don't
Oh,
remember marking up this chart.
yeah, you see how it's bouncing off of 93 and it's still making lower lows and lower highs and shit. That shit still, you see that?
Hmm. Well, it's
Uh,
still respecting this low right here. So
better, hopefully. I'm
still ain't
scared.
break this yet.
I'm so tired of blowing accounts. I don't even know what to say. But if I
Mm.
was to enter that, it's already a retest right there, technically to me, like where you were because it's like a flag. What
Mm.
time frame is this? The monthly chart. So, oh yeah, it's the
Let's
weekly
see.
chart. So it just really depends on how the week end. It don't have to end red, but looking at what I'm looking at from the previous week, that looked like a retest. So as long as we don't close beneath this white completely properly from that what is that? I forgot that little doji. Um, yeah. Then I don't know. Then maybe people that wanted 75K, they might get it because I don't even know no more. It don't make sense to me as why is it getting held back. But I refuse to sell it personally because that wouldn't I see it, but it wouldn't make sense to my bias for me to enter. You know what I'm talking about?
No, I 100% agree because all I see are a low, high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher
Yeah,
low, higher high,
and
higher low.
anticipate. Yeah, with the dollar. So it's just a matter of what the dollar want to do because EU and GU, them hoes better hold because EU looking like that 4 hour was respected. And gold already selling off, but we're coming up on the dollar holiday. So eh. But I'm surprised we didn't get that rally. But I'll be thinking about what if we get that the rally? What if they just did some crazy shit? That's all I don't like to wait. What if they did some crazy shit and pumped that rally in one day? Kind of like how they did last year. Oh, they pumped it all of November. I just kind of like
Hmm.
really most of it came from like that first week. What if they hold it back so it just kind of slingshots just into the air